So many times we in our businesses, we want to just focus on the revenue, and that's important. But what if the revenue is not exactly where we want it to be? I am a big believer, and this is what got me through so many mindset blocks, revenue blocks in my business was creating what we call KPIs. And KPIs can be needle movers that help you determine, right? Help you determine what you need to do to get to that sales revenue, to what you need to do to get to helping that many people, to do what you need to do to reach that many people, right? So a KPI stands for key performance indicators. And it's so huge in business. And I did this back in July of 2020 when and I was very vocal about it when I decided to do 100 lives in July. And at the time, I didn't know anybody who had attempted this, and I thought, I need something to focus on. I have to stop focusing on my numbers because I was so focused on my numbers that I was in a lack mindset, right? Because I wasn't where I wanted to be. And so I needed something to focus on that I could look at every single day and know that I was making a difference. And so that's how Hundreds of Lives in July actually started in July of 2020, because I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to be able to show that I was doing needle moving activities every single day, even if my bank account didn't necessarily show it in that moment. Sometimes when we are very competitive, when we are hard on ourselves, we are so focused on these things. And I wanted to make sure that I wasn't so focused on the revenue number that I was missing out on helping people, that I was not missing out on supporting others, that I wasn't missing out on the main goal of my business, and that is to serve and support other people, right? And so if you are in this competitive mindset and you're like, oh, I just want to have a $5,000 month. Oh, I need a 10K month. Oh, I need a 20K month, whatever it is, right? To prove that I am who I say I am, then maybe we need to look at other KPIs that can still move the needle forward, can challenge you, but they're 100% in your control. 100 lives in July 2020 was 100% in my control. I could choose whether or not I wanted to get up that day and do my 3 live videos per day, right? I did it again in July of 2021 because I wanted to raise money for charity and I wanted to be able to promote businesses. And so I did 200 lives in July. I will say that was a lesson. I will never do that again, or I will never give myself the rules I gave myself then, because I wasn't allowed to cheat and use something like StreamYard to go live everywhere at one time. I wasn't allowed to use something like Live Pigeon and pretend I was alive or live somewhere, even though I wasn't. I literally had to go live on multiple platforms. And so I used all my platforms, right? I did it. I accomplished it. I learned that was a little overkill and I don't need to do that again. But like 100 lives to me now is a piece of cake, right? I learned, I pushed myself, I stretched myself. So theoretically, I should be doing at minimum 100 lives every single month because it's that easy for me, right? That is nothing compared to 200 lives. So it's an opportunity. KPIs are an opportunity for you to push yourself, to create needle moving activities, to still serve and support your audience, to do things that you are 100% in control of, right? I can't always control my revenue. Somebody may be on the fence and they may not join this month, but they may join next month. Someone may need to end another program they're in and finish paying that off before they can join my program. Somebody may not have the money mindset to join my program in the next quarter, but in the fourth quarter, they're ready, right? I cannot control everything, but I can control what I do. I can control what I contribute. So maybe it's not live videos that you want to create as your KPIs. Maybe it's the number of people that you talk to. Maybe it's the number of TikToks or Reels you do. Maybe it's the number of stories that you do. Maybe it's the number of times you want to email your list. You want to send a text message to your list. Maybe it's the number of touch points that you want to have with different people that are on your friends list to get to know them better. Maybe it's the number of networking events that you want to attend. There are so many different ways to have KPIs versus just looking at the revenue. So think about what is your revenue numbers where you want them to be. And if they're not, That doesn't mean we can't say, oh, I still want to reach this goal, right? We can absolutely still say that, but what can we control? What needle movers can we control to get us where we want to go? There are things that are in our control, and those are the action steps that we take. The things that we do, the value that we bring is 100% in our control as we grow our business. So think about those KPIs, drop them in the comments because I would love to cheer you on, and think about what you want to create in for the rest of February, for March, or you want to get done before the end of first quarter. By the way, there are 51 days left in the first quarter if you're watching this live. So you have time to create so many potential KPIs that can help you move your business to the direction that you want to move. And I will tell you this, when we are consistent with a KPI, when we are consistent with any needle mover in our business, we will see results. I'm not saying how much results. I'm not saying you're going to reach your goal, but I am saying it's going to move you closer, because anything we do in one set of 90 days, we see in the next 90 days. So are you ready to be consistent? Are you ready to set KPIs for your business that you can control so that you are always doing needle moving activities to move yourself, your business closer to the revenue goal, to the number of people helped that you want to reach this year?